Hey, what's up, everyone? How's it going? Welcome to another episode of Keys of the Castle podcast. Today, I'm going to be shouting out some of my favorite content creators, some of my favorite Disney theme park and travel content creators, vloggers, and all that sort of stuff, YouTubers, all that good stuff. And so I'm just going to go ahead and kind of throw them out there in no particular order. And yeah, it's just something I really love and enjoy. So I figured I would love to talk about this. Um, you may even already share love for some of these channels already for listening to this. And if not, then it would be great for you to check out some of these channels. So again, in no particular order, um, I will actually start off. I guess this would be kind of like in a chronological order. At least for this first one, will be the Tim Tracker channel. So this is kind of, I said in a previous episode, in one of my first episodes on this Keys of the Castle podcast, when I was talking about the story of how I kind of, I guess, sort of became a Disney enthusiast. So one of the sparks in more recent years, which at this point would have been like, 6 years ago or so, uh, one of those sparks that kind of ignited my Disney enthusiasm, I suppose, um, was finding Disney vloggers, which was the Tim Tracker channel, which was Tim and Jen Tracker. It was before they had any kids, which is crazy to think about that, how fast time goes or whatever. But they were on the Disney Cruise Line, and it's crazy because back then this was also before the Disney Cruise Line had like, I don't know. I feel like since then, like the popularity has just exploded, and they've also come out with like a bunch of new ships. Like I feel like for a while, I don't know how many new ships they've come out with recently for the Disney Cruise Line, but I feel like there's been several. Like it's really just taken off. So either way, that was kind of you can go back and listen to that episode. But yeah, love that channel, love what they do. So I've actually even gone back and um like scrolled all the way back to like uh Tim Tracker's first video that's on the YouTube channel. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty cool seeing like that first video that he uploaded. And it's pretty cool he keeps it up there. It's funny to even go back and see that like the views on that are not as much, which makes sense, I guess. You know, it- they're not as much as like the popular videos or even the recent ones. I don't know why I would expect people to be like me and go all the way back um, and search the original videos, but it's just crazy to me. It's so crazy to see and really cool that he has them up there because obviously it's not like the same caliber, same level of what they are today. It's not a Disney vlog or anything like that. Like from what I remember and the one that I saw, it's literally just Tim with a camera and it's like old school. The quality is not what the quality is today. I mean, this at this point, I'm sure that video is like 15 years old or so. If it's even still up there, I'm sure it is. But um, yeah, literally, he's like, well, from what I remember, he like has a camera and he's like, I just got this camera and I'm gonna try to record and upload and just record stuff through the day and something like that. And it was like a 2-minute video or so. I could be wrong. Like this is just what I remember, but it was just such a small, random little video that was like not the quality of, he's basically like a pro now. So um it's really cool to see that. But anyway, that's just a random thought. Um and yeah, really cool to just see the progression and stuff. But I don't know, the way I think of it, I'm like, well, maybe he was always a pro. That's how I consider him, always a pro, but just, as time has passed, equipment and stuff like that, and, more regular uploads, you know, kind of make things, upgraded, I guess. I don't know. Either way, love that channel and kind of similar, but I would say one of my other favorite channels. So I would say these might be my two favorite channels. But so the Tim Tracker channel and then also Magical Meg. So I think her handle is actually at Magical Meg. So one of the reasons why I love these two channels so much is because they are in that vlog and vlogging format. And I just really love that because it feels very laid back, I guess. And it feels very like, I don't know, personal or personable or something like that. Um, because there's other channels that are strictly just for news updates or whatever and that sort of thing. And there's literally channels dedicated to how to make your trip go smoothly and here's the tips, stuff like that. Um, and they include that in their vlogs. Just, you get a lot of that just from watching the channel. But it's cool to just, I don't know, enjoy the vlogs and have the added, massive increase of benefit of having like the, tips and tricks kind of a thing and the news updates and things like that. So yeah, I love those two vlogs. I found Magical Meg in like 2020 or so, something like that, because I had saw her title on her video had said like why I left the Disney college program. I think that whole thing kicked off when she was in like COVID, or yeah, when she was in the Disney college program. I think that was during COVID or something. Um, I don't know, but basically the title just like was like, wow, that's great. Like it was such a good title of a video. It's just not something you see. I feel like there's no other video on YouTube that's like why I left the Disney. I don't know. It was just very bold and I thought it was cool. So freaking clicked on it and kind of the rest was history. Um, from that point on, I discovered that she's a great vlogger. Super cool. So I love that stuff. The other channels I would say are more so kind of like the either like news update type of um channels or like history type of channels. So I'm just gonna browse through on my phone here some of the stuff that I just regularly watch. I'm trying to think what was the next one that came to mind though, because I have one in front of me here. Provost Park Pass. So Provost Park Pass, well, I guess now formerly Provost Park Pass, and currently now it's just simply Park Pass. So it reminds me of if you ever seen that movie, That Thing You Do, where uh, they want to name the band The Wonders, and they want to spell the first part of the word ONE, like the number one, The Wonders, but everyone keeps calling them the Oneaters. Chris Provost kind of explains how the provost kept throwing people off or something like that. So he decided to just go simply with Park Pass. So it reminds me of when the Oneaters in the movie That Thing You Do got Tom Hanks as their manager, and he changed their name to simply The Wonders. So Park Pass is a wonderful YouTube channel, and he's got all sorts of tips and tricks and hacks, and he does like just tons and tons of secrets revealed type stuff for all sorts of like Disney stuff, theme park stuff. It's really, really cool. One of my favorite things about this channel is which I'm like, dude, how do you do this? Like, it's pretty impressive. Um, is how much they travel. Like, Chris Provost travels so much. You're awesome, dude. Chris and Amanda and their awesome son Miles, they travel so much. So it's kind of similar to like the vlog thing, the vlog format, which I love, of course. And like, kind of like I was saying, like, it's not just, updates or something like that, news updates, which I get, like, people like myself, were not able to travel or vlog at the parks all the time. At least I'm not right now. I kind of did in the past, but, um, and hopefully will again at some point. But, yeah, the cool thing about Chris Provost is like, he actually goes and travels to all of these theme parks all the time, and it's just so cool. Stays in so many hotels. So I would say he has like a really balanced, what is it called? A really balanced format of content to where it's slightly less vloggy, but it's more balanced. So it's like half vloggy and half like helpful tips, information, hacks, and tricks kind of a thing. Um, so I love that. And then also, the secrets revealed, that's kind of like a mix, that's a secrets revealed thing. That's kind of like a mesh of like, it's fun, but it's also cool, like hacks and almost like tips and tricks sort of. Cause it can include some of that stuff. So yeah, way to go, Chris Provost. That stuff's really cool. Not necessarily a Disney vlogger. Although I love reading the comments on this page because they can get pretty, uh, I don't know how to explain it. They can get pretty wild. Like, I don't know, man, this guy's fans are all over the place because he covers so many different like areas of content. But it's Adam the Woo. So Adam the Woo, sorry, not Adam the Boo. Adam the Woo is a pretty well known content creator at this point. Does a lot of Disney stuff, does a lot of travel stuff, 100% vlog style. Also, of course, includes good stuff. You're gonna find out some good secrets and tips and history and stuff like that when you watch this guy's channel for the Disney parks and traveling and stuff like that. But he does stuff that's like really realistically, the Disney stuff is a small percentage of the videos that he posts. Um, but yeah, I love reading the spicy comments. That's the best word, I think. This guy's comment section is always spicy because it's like you have the people who like watch him for the non-Disney stuff and they're just like, Adam, I've been watching you for 59 years. Why are you going to Disney now all the time? Every video is Disney. And it's like only a small percentage of his videos are Disney. So I don't know. It's just funny reading the comments sometimes. He's got a spicy following. Whether that's good or bad, I don't know. I enjoy it. So thanks, Adam. You're cool. We'll love to meet you. He's also a fellow, I guess, punk rock brother. Was in a punk rock band in the past. Still loves the punk rock, as far as I know. And yeah, that's very similar to myself. So I think I'm going to leave it with just those 1, 2, 3, 4 ones for now. But maybe I'll do a part 2, or I talk about more stuff. I feel like there's definitely at least a few more that are like on my top list. There's definitely a handful more that I can sprinkle in there, like several more, I'm sure. And if I don't shout you out, doesn't mean you're not great. It just means I only have so much time to, watch all the stuff and listen to all the stuff that I'm able to listen to. And, it could be just this is some of the stuff that I started with. So I'm just continuing on with watching and listening the same channels or whatever. So not saying that these are the best channels, although to me they are because I love them and they're my favorite ones. But yeah, there's so much good stuff out there. But yeah, for this one, I'll go ahead and say that's going to do it for today. And finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about these things. All right, guys. Thanks so much and take care.